Hey, what's going on, guys? Part-time Fisher here, and we have another battle for January of the Monsterbass, my favorite, versus the MTB Elite Box. Last month, as you guys, if you haven't seen that video, go check it out. It was actually a close battle. The mystery dog boxes these last couple months have actually been pretty decent, which, you know, as I'm spending money for it, I hope it is. But like I said, I'm showing you guys because sometimes this one gets a little weird, but I really like these guys. So let's dive into both of these. I also just got the video up, so go check that out, where I dove into my Pacific Northwest as well as my Midwest Great Lakes region on this box. So we'll start with this one, go quickly through it since I already did a video on it. But like I said, for the month of January, Monsterbass did a Strike King and BioBait takeover. You know, like every month, you get a nice sticker, this time highlighting the Freedom Toss. You get a booklet every time explaining what you're getting. This time, showcases the Strike King, BioBaits, gives you a sneak peek of what's coming next month, guys. So if you haven't gotten your box, get signed up for a box. Got a bonus sticker. We actually had a nice Strike King one there. And then for the baits, this is just one of my region's ones. Go check out the other video. My other region had a couple little different things, or similar baits but different colors, obviously, to match where you're fishing. But this region had the Jet Li comeback jig, had the 1.5 flat, excuse me, 1.5 8-foot diver, flat-sided square bill. Oh, not square bill, excuse me, that's a rounded bill there. It had the Sugar Buzz by Strike King there. And then we also had the Red Eye Shad, which I'm glad I got 2 of those because I more than likely will lose one when it warms up here. And then for the BioBait side of it, they gave us these nice Daiichi hooks here. These are the red ones, kind of imitate a bleeding fish, to pair up with the leeches. Kind of a fluke style bait there, as well as a good old stick bait. And I opened one of these up, and they are soaked in fish oil. You can kind of tell my garage is cold. The fish oil is kind of freezing up on them there. But that is what came in the Monsterbass box. I loved it. Both regions, it's always good. Even if you're not getting a region, you know, one of these boxes where they're showcasing, what I love about them is they give you stuff that's really meant for your region. You're getting full packs of baits. You're not getting like little partial bags or anything like that. So by all means, go check them out in the description. But let's see what the mystery tackle box does this time around. Like I said, last month threw a curveball at us. They had a pretty decent box. I think there was only a couple things I was like, but majority of stuff I was like excited to either try out or stuff I've used before. So, and I have to laugh a little bit, guys. The very first thing, and normally I like to show you guys what they comes in, but I have to show you this. If you remember, Monsterbass for a few boxes there partnered up with Spear Point and got us some wide gap hooks, but also got us some finesse hooks and everything. And you got about 4 or 5 in that little pack. Well, looks like Mystery Tackle Box partnered up with them as well, but I only got two hooks. So, I mean, it's better than nothing. I love Spear Point, but I just found that a little funny. Like I said, if you go check out the other month's box, you did get more hooks from Monsterbass, so keep that in mind. But just like theirs as well, you get their tips and tricks. It's called the Dibble. Kind of showcases different ways to fish stuff. They kind of go through some fun things as well. Just a nice little read. They give you a little card, shows you what's going to be on your box, how much it all is. And then normally there's a sticker. It's probably buried here, so you know, let's just dive into the baits. Now, this first one, I've used some of their products. I got nothing wrong with them. It is a Guggen Squad Banger. This is the normal size, not the big one. I think they call it the Grande, and it's not the smaller one either. And this is in a sexy shad color, so surprisingly a color that I'm not mad about. I will use that. This one dives 2 to 5 foot, so this one, you know, so far we're starting off again, guys. Other than the lack of hooks, 2 good companies, obviously everybody's heard of, Spear Point and then Guggen Squad, and in the color I would use. Next one here. Ooh, okay. I've seen this floating around. I'm gonna have to open this one up. This is the Headbanger Shad. And it let me get this open here, guys, because this has a crazy look to it. Now, this might be one I'm not sure how it'll do, but look at this. And I'm going to try to hold this from the treble hook here without poking myself. You have this rubber tail at the back, a nice little paddle tail style on there fairly well. Looks like it is actually screw locked, so if this does get bit off, you could always take one of your own soft plastics, put a different paddle tail on there. Obviously, you might change the way it's supposed to go. It's kind of in this bluegill, but has like, I don't know, rainbow trout-like vibes with the pink and orange going through there. And then it has this head that just is separate, almost like a chatterbait from it. So this thing can wobble in the back all free. The color's good. It's a bait that I would try throwing. I don't know about the bass might hit this, the pike might hit this. This is one I haven't heard of. If you guys have, please tell me about them. I'd love to know more. But I'm not mad. This is one that I'll chalk it up as a let's try kind of bait. And who knows, it might be the new thing, and I might be glad they threw it in there. This is a very stuffed box, guys. This normally doesn't happen. All right, this is a live 3D series Macora. It's a shad tail. They're 4 inches, 6-pack. Let's see if we can get this guy open. Color, kind of like a little goldish yellow color to it with little purple highlights. Okay. Ooh, and this has a little funk to it too. Little finesse style. I could totally look at drop shotting this. That's kind of what I'm thinking of with this. If there's a different way you guys want to think of rigging it, you can put it on a small jig if you wanted, but I'm definitely thinking more, especially with this tail here, more finesse style fishing. Not mad about this one. Like I said, not my favorite style of fishing, but I'm trying to learn it, so not the worst thing to have there. Let's get that back in the package. Looks like we have a 1/4 ounce, and this is a Catch Co collaboration tightrope baby fireworks super jig. So it looks like a small little kind of finesse style jig. Colder water, stuff like that, Fisher pressure, probably not the worst thing. Throw that with a little plastic on the back. And it looks like that might actually have a plastic in here that would gear up for it. So let's see, actually pull this guy out too. This is a Savage Gear. It's a 4D craw. Now I've heard of Savage Gear. And the thing on it says scented. It's a 3-inch craw, kind of like a blue with the green. It's actually a really nice craw. I'm really excited to throw this. And it's a 5-pack. I'm assuming this is a full pack. So far, everything's been a full pack except those hooks, which I thought was weird. But that with the jig, that might be a winner, guys. Okay, and then it looks like we have, it is the 10,000 Fish Sakoshi Bug. Like I said, I'm just getting into this style of fishing here with Ned rigs and everything like that. Little weird color, but once again, I'm just learning how to do this kind of stuff. It's 2.5 inch. It's a Stretch X plastic. This is in, do they say? They call it a blue craw, but it's a really bright red, and then the blue almost like reminds me of, police lights kind of brightness. I have some of these already. Let's see, I'm not sure about that color, but it is a full pack. Then it looks like we have a Rattling Google Eye Swing Football Jig. Now this is a 9/16 ounce. It's big, and the hooks are huge. That's what it is. Let me open one of these up here real quick. I think I know what I could throw on here. Oh, those are massive though. I wouldn't have minded a size smaller maybe. And then, yeah, so there is a, you can kind of hear it. There's like, it sounds like one little, maybe 2 bearings in this jig head here, but it is a swivel. The hook's actually not that big once I do this. I mean, the whole presentation would be bigger. You could throw like a beaver style bait, craw. You could do like those flukes we got from Monsterbass actually. So, like I said, I'll think of some ways to rig that up, and I'll post it on Instagram for you guys. So follow me there, Part-Time Fisher as well, with what I come up with. But not bad. I don't know if the two, I'm assuming the 2-packs probably they're standard. So once again, another thing that's probably a full pack, which once again is very surprising. I wonder if they're starting to get the hint from Monsterbass here. There we are. So then it looks like we have tank crossing. Kind of think that's funny. I like that. That's a good one there. And then four ways to retrieve the fireworks super jig. So it looks like since they did partner with Tightrope, they actually gave you a couple different ways and how to rig it, gear recommendations, different ways to retrieve it. Looks like they say drag it, hop it, stroke it, swim it, you know, the typical things. But that's kind of neat how they do give that little info there, seeing as they did do a collaboration. And then the last bait, which, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 baits this time. Not mad about that. Good value. This is a, looks like it is a mystery tackle box exclusive Lucky John. It's a 2.4 inch, 5 to 9 foot diving, little flat-sided square bill, or not square. It kind of has that weird lip again. So I kept saying square bill. It's not a square bill. The color on this is perfect. I have a lot of luck with this orange kind of craw pattern, black back. So once again, guys, I'm still sticking with my Monster Bass Boys, but let me know what you guys think in the comments below. It is another close box.